Since I saw this film back at Sundance, it has not been able to escape my mind. It's coming out very soon in the next couple months. It's finally running through a lot more festivals. And yeah, this is like the first film that has absolutely been able to make me feel like I was going through Alzheimer's. And a lot of that is because of Sir Anthony Hopkins, who is definitely coming for that Oscar this year. What's going on, buddy? Welcome back to a brand new movie review. Today I'm going to be discussing The Father, which stars the likes of Olivia Colman, Anthony Hopkins, and it's about a man who refuses all assistance from his daughter as he ages. He tries to make sense of the changing circumstances. He begins to doubt his loved ones, his own mind, and even the fabric of his reality. This is directed by Florian Zeller and is written by Christopher Hampton and Florian Zeller as well. At Sundance, this was the talk of the show. The performances, the editing, the directing, the writing, everything across the board. This is the film that everyone was saying this is the first big Oscar push. And there's one other film I'll be reviewing also this week that I saw at Sundance that also is getting that same exact talk, which you'll find out very soon. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to figure out all sorts of great early movie reviews that I love doing over here on a daily basis. As well, guys, make sure to comment down below and let me know your guys' thoughts. How excited are you for this film? Have you heard about it yet? Have you not? Let's discuss it all down there. Like I stated, this is a film that I was very much looking forward to at Sundance, and ever since seeing it at Sundance, I've not been able to have it escape my mind. It's one of the best films of this year, and truly enough, it's one of the first films I saw this year where I'm like, that is going for all the Oscars in almost every single category, which just starting with the performances. Anthony Hopkins has not turned in a performance like this in probably ever. I might even go to argue that this might be his best performance, and a lot of that is maybe due to the editing, to the directing, to the writing, to the other performances that really all equivalent for this film being one of the best of the year. But even stating that right now, Anthony Hopkins is transcendent. He really brings you into what is going on with this character, and there are twists and turns in this film that in other ways could have came off very confusing, but it's supposed to be like that. Every aspect of this film is supposed to be the way that it is, and a lot of it is because of due to the nature of everything. We've seen Alzheimer's tackled before in filmmaking. We've seen wonderful performances that go about in the same capability, but Hopkins has been able to transcend us into a way that you will never be able to look at Alzheimer's again. You will be able to dive deep into this character. You will be able to understand every single layer of him, and Hopkins' frustration, the craziness that many others are making him feel, and in general, the emotions that are going about him in here. You feel every capability. This is the performance we have been waiting to see from Hopkins for years. Ever since he's already been nominated before, he is again proves why he is one of the best living actors ever. And nonetheless, Olivia Colman, my God, again, supporting actress here, phenomenal as well. Again, elevates Hopkins to that next level. Hopkins is already a great actor. We already know that. Olivia Colman's already won an Oscar as well. She's fantastic. We already know what's going to happen in those capabilities, but in general, still, she elevates every single ounce of his performance, making him, honestly, the front runner for wherever they want to place him, whether it's supporting or best actor. The guy at this point has my vote. Truly enough, the thing that The Father sticks out the most, and really what makes this film come around full circle, is the directing and the writing, and especially the editing and the production design. This film does stuff that is almost near impossible to describe and discuss. And I really much mean that, because there are moments in here where my jaw had hit the floor, and by the end of the film, you are like on the edge going, oh my God, they did it. Film again makes you feel confused. It makes you feel like you yourself are going through what Anthony Hopkins' character is going through as well. You feel like this disease is ridding your brain, and as you're trying to figure out everything going about in this manner, it is absolutely insane how they were able to capture it. Again, like I mentioned, that is a lot down to the writing. That is a lot down to the directing, which is able to direct every single scene in such a manner, in such a stylized way that I've never felt or seen before when it's going about in this discussion. At times, you know, I've said I'm not a giant fan of fences. I don't really understand or really appreciate the way that they played it off in a play-wise, but this film does feel like it is a play. It's acted like it's a play. It's directed and written. The story is told like it's in a play, in a set piece, one singular location, but even though it's done in such a manner that you completely evaporate inside to the production design, to everything going about. This is again a film that builds on every single layer. The directing strong, the writing strong, the production design strong, and let's get down to the damn editing. Woo! Editing is absolutely incredible and really makes you feel like your mind is deteriorating just as Anthony Hopkins is as well. We've seen many films before where a family member going through a piece of time where they can't think straight or having issues with their mind remembering pieces of certain elements, but the father is able to take this concept and run with it. This goes from, again, the elegant and smooth editing that is seamless in all its manners. The editing like this comes from the truest of artists in this form, as the story on paper could be looked at as a headache, said is taken in a different form to be able to tell the story that is needed to be told. Said this film could have came off very confusing, but thankfully because of the editing alone, it is able to really seamlessly grab us and bring us into these characters' lives. Like, again, I've already mentioned, this film has so many different stars and aspects that brought this film together, but director Florian Zeller is the reason that this all works. There's many reasons and talks about why The Father is one of the best films of this year, why it has some of the best performances, and why it will grip you, rivet you, and have you on the edge of your seat. It is truly because it is an outstanding accomplishment from 2020. As a start to this next decade of filmmaking, this is such a grand start, and this will definitely be at the Oscars. This should be on your watch list, and it's absolutely a film that has completely grown on me. The more and more that I've thought about it, I've not been able to deteriorate it from my mind because it is stuck there, and I will never be able to feel a feeling like this before. Florian Zeller absolutely brought the house down with his direction in here. The editing here, again, is top-notch, bringing this confusing mess of a script that, again, is excellent because it's written so well, but in a way that it could be confusing on paper, it's brought about in such a brilliant manner that is acted to such a high level because of Olivia Colman and especially Anthony Hopkins. I loved The Father. You all will love The Father. So with all that said, I'm going to give this film an A+. Thank you guys again so much for clicking out. See you guys are seriously all the best. Make sure to head on over to See How Much on Films on how to see films early. As well, guys, make sure to comment down below and let me know your guys' thoughts. I cannot wait to hear your guys' thoughts. If you guys are looking to support me a little bit more, head on over to my Patreon. But let's give a shout out to all those other Patreon members who are giving me a lot of support on all these videos. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do this. And without you guys clicking on this video, I wouldn't be able to do this as well. So thank you guys again so much for all the support. And of course, until next time, stay classy.